Hello gamers, hello friends, welcome back to The Infected. Brand new episode for you today. I was mentioning last episode, first and foremost, that syncing it up with the Vambi spawns in POIs, and I have done that, and we are now spawning 5 in every POI. So we're now spawning 5 in every POI, and that should somewhat help with the gold drop or money drop, but it should also help keep the game challenging, because I'm going to be honest with you, it hasn't really been challenging for a while in terms of having to survive not only food and water, but in terms of having to survive the Vambis, right? There hasn't been all that much of a challenge. So we're full up on water, so we don't need water. Turn on the grinders. It hasn't really been all that much of a challenge to stay alive or anything like that, so we're going to up the number of spawns, and maybe that might make a difference in terms of how difficult it is to survive out there in the world. Makes it more so that your base is an actual safe haven or refuge. And I think we're good to go. A couple of cans. There we go. The canned goods don't give you much in the way of protein, but they surely do help. And they give you lots of everything else. Honestly, if it came down to having to survive with anything else, you'd probably be okay with just the cans. They're pretty decent. The fruit salad, veggie salad is good. It'll get you up. It'll start getting you some points, getting you some experience towards those points. And if you look at my health and stuff right now, 3 of those points, because we were down to 91 at one point, 3 of those points were from exclusively the veggie salad and the fruit salad. So if you need evidence that it does work, hey, my current health pool is evidence. Alright, let's just make sure that looks like we have, we need boards for the trader. So today, primary goal number 1 is to get that 300 more coins to work with. Show you how I've been doing the barn. It occurs to me, I haven't actually showed you what that looks like in terms of how it's done. So if you just shift right click, you'll throw some food in there for the animals. Each slice of melon or pumpkin will give you 100 food for your animals. There we go, we're at 1200. Grab a couple pumpkins. And that's actually exactly why I moved these bins over here. These are exclusively animal feed. And boom. And we can take all that. So if you've noticed, oh my god, why is there so much? Oh no. Oh, we screwed up. So, well, oh, that sucks. All of that was bacon, pretty much, if I recall correctly. That was all bacon. Oh, that is such a sad thing. And this is one of the disadvantages to not having stable power. So at night, when there's no sun and there's really no wind, you are very subject to losing everything that's in your fridges if your power shuts off. And the power will automatically shut off any time that you are not producing enough power. And this is largely where battery backup comes in. Oh, guys, that makes me sad. So what we're going to do here is we're going to turn off the oil pump, as it is a huge drain. And we're going to... Oh, this makes me sad. This makes me very sad. And we're overheating. Okay, so we got to change too. So the wind turbines themselves will put out enough power for just the fridge, right? We need to be making enough power that we can run the grinder and the fridges at the very least all the time without fail, because those are going to be the important parts. Eventually we'll be able to run the grinders as well, but this is bad, guys. We lost all that food. It makes me very sad. So, okay. Well, alright, now it's even more critical that we actually go and get those 300, because that is not good. I do not want to have to deal with that again. And it's one of those things, too, where it's like, you're aware of it, but there's not much you can do about it at this point, right? This right here is one of the reasons that I say that we need the ability to make more than just 2 coolers. 2 coolers is not enough. Even once you get the whole... Oh, no, we're going to get our ass kicked if we stick around and... Nope. Stop it. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. No. Get up on top of the truck. Oh, my God. We're going to die. No, we're not. Okay. Nerd pole strats. Did we actually get the 5th one? I don't remember. I don't think we did. I don't think it matters. I think we're lucky enough to be alive at all. So we need access to more coolers. I honestly don't see why we're not allowed to make more coolers. There's so precious little you can do with plastic as is. You can produce the stuff, but there's so little you could do with it anyway. Why are we restricting cooler access? I don't know if the developer's ever gonna hear this or see this, but it's my opinion that we can make thousands of boxes. Why can't we make dozens of coolers? Right? It doesn't make any sense, right? If we want to dedicate that kind of resources, especially if it's a resource that's precious in the beginning of the game, why are we being told no? I don't get it. But coolers are a great backup for fridges if you're not quite running enough power. Fridges are expensive. They're like 25 iron per fridge, but we can make as many of them as we like. Right? Probably because if you really want to devote that many resources to it, you could build hundreds of them. Or you could just not and learn to use the resources that you are collecting, not be a pack rat. You could do that too. You know what, guys? I forgot to grab boards. So we are going to just set up a saw bench, cut down some boards. Theoretically, one large tree should do it, right? I think 4 for the table, and then you need 5. One large tree should do it. Because if you'll remember, one of the things we were going to do was put down a basic workbench. There we go. It occurs to me I don't have any plant fiber in there for 4 and 5. Get rid of that. Alright. Before we were so rudely interrupted by reality. Wow. We got all 4 of them just parking the truck. That's impressive. Actually. There we go. There's our workbench. No, not that. Kevlar and wire. That can go in there too. Ores, big stuff, small stuff. There we go. That is literally the only thing I wanted to come here to do right now was to put that workbench down. That'll allow us to break down any bones that we gather on the road. And a couple of other things maybe if we need to. It's not a huge deal, but it allows us to not worry about whether we're picking up bones or shards. We can pick up both and get money for both. Right? Which is the whole reason that we're building that particular workbench. Onward to the city, once again. Right, that trader is actually really well placed. I like that. And give me your loots. Wow, we've made 33 bucks already. Fuel? I think before we get to the city, we're going to sit for a spell. We're going to regen health. So I was telling you that I upped the zombie spawn, or the Vambi spawn, sorry, not Vambis. I upped the Vambi count to 5. Now, in the city, that might actually look a lot different than it would look in a normal POI. You'll notice we had 4 of them there, and that's fine. But in the city, it looks like there's 4 or 5 different spawns that will all spawn 5 apiece. And that's 20 Vambis. So that could be a lot more intense than... oh god, can you imagine? It just occurred to me. If you upped it to 10, which is the next step, if we still don't feel that it's enough of a challenge, we're healed. If we still don't feel it's enough of a challenge, at 5 Vambis, there is also a 10 Vambi option. That's like 50 Vambis in the city that are on continuous spawn. Oh my god, you could just drive around in circles around the city and run over Vambis all day with Big Red. Might not actually be a bad plan, now that I think about it. Stop it. No, we're not cheesing it like that. Stop it. Alright, so we come in, let's just zoom in. We came all the way down here, if I'm not mistaken. So we are going to go left and then follow it right down to here. Gotta actually be careful because I don't know where that other one went. Whatever. Anyway, gotta be actually careful because I never know what kind of trouble we're going to be getting into. Now, I'm pretty sure we did this one. This is the one that we left off on. We did that one and then we hit this one over here. And I'm pretty sure this brick building right in front of us was the last one. Hey, buddy. Oh, hello. You rude-ass little shit. Oh, my God. All right. That went worse than I saw it going. I didn't even realize he was back there. Oh, my. So I'm pretty sure this building right here is where we left off. So let's drive around. We'll find the front of that building, which should be over here. And then we'll just drive the loop around. Where do you go? Let's search that. Nothing over here. Alright. Only seeing one entrance. Small stuff, big stuff, plastic and repair kits go in there. Sell me. Alright. Big red good, but he very loud. Oh, did I? Oh, I looted this building already. Made it farther than I thought I did. Well, we'll just go right across the way to the street then. Or, across the street. 'Cause I'm pretty sure we hit that last time. Okay. Small POI. Not much to find there. Okay. Take this slow. Got some small containers in there. Alright. Nice. What is that? Small storage closet with absolutely nothing in it. I love it. Oh! Right between the eyes! Oh, that feels good. Oh, some small boxes with a sort of little loot. I don't think I've ever looted any of this before. This is brand new to me. I don't recognize any of this. Yay, food. Yeah, maybe. Oh! Headshot. Oh, wow. Okay. Fair enough. Getting a little cocky here. Oh my. You guys saw that, right? You saw that as I was looting him, he like back up. Uh-oh. They're reanimating. We're so screwed. Okay. Got a second way to go up. Guess. We're just gonna make a quick pass towards the other end of the building. We got a doorway. I just opened that one. Oh my. We're getting all the loots today. Okay, wow. Is that like a third way to go up? It might be. Oh no, that's the other one. I found that one already. Never mind. Okay. There we go. Get rid of that. Garbage out of here. That goes in cell. Actually, we'll put those in cell as well. Dry brick. That's a small thing. Yeah, we'll put some rope in there. And cell. There we go. As we get more... Oh, nice. Okay. Cut. Yeah, I got that. Alright. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been in here before. Like, I knew it was a taller building, but I didn't know you could actually... Again, 15 degrees Celsius, not that cold. I wonder if I... Oh my god. I'm actually freezing to death. It's 15 degrees! It's not that cold! Well, oh my god. I cannot believe this. How much does it cost to make an upgrade tool? Stick and an act. I don't want to throw that away. Well, I don't see a choice. Because, yeah, absolutely not throwing our... This is ridiculous. Stone pickaxe, thank you. This is ridiculous. I have to go and kill an entire ass fucking rock because raisins. Please and thank you. Okay. I do not need this anymore. Where is my tools? Absolutely ridiculous. No room in the inventory. Well, I never really expected this to be an issue. This is silly. Absolutely ridiculous. For the road. Let's drink some coffee. Sit in a chair. I did not believe that heat would be a problem in the... What is it? Can't even check right now. Oh, really? Oh, we can't do that. Can we? Oh yeah, we absolutely can. Oh, that's weird. It's madness. Only. Yeah, not believe that this would be an issue that I would be facing. Very, very confused. Like, it's not even that cold. As someone who actually uses Celsius, this is shorts and t-shirts weather. So if you actually have, like, clothing than this, you'll, like, fry yourself at 15 degrees Celsius. Like, stop your freezing. It's not even close to that cold, my guy. Down we go to the campfire. Alright, oh my god, I can't even place it down in here. Yeah, place it down there. Alright then. Log stand? No. Placeable storage. firewood stand, and placeables, storage, stick stand. Oh, piss off. It's not raining here. We are not freezing, stop it. Yeah, under a covered parkade, under a shelter. Absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous. But I guess we now have a permanent shelter, I guess. Or a semi-permanent shelter. It's not like the Vambies are gonna fucking come and smash this up, so... Seriously, though, that is a little ridiculous. It's overkill. It would be nice, though, if we could use buildings that do already exist. Like, that'd be pretty cool if we could do that. Like, if they counted as shelter or something. This is the way we came in. Stop it. Like, don't think I don't get it, because I do get it. It's a realism thing, but realism also states that a modern insulated home, even without a fire burning in the hearth, on a 15-degree day, should provide you enough shelter that you could exist relatively comfortably without any extra add-ons. And that's just the straight truth. Like, well, throw you in the fire. Like, to be honest with you, from a Canadian's point of view, who deal with pretty temperatures a lot of the time, to be real with you, nothing. This is shorts and t-shirt. You're wearing a shirt at all. Like a windy day, sure, you're probably wearing a shirt, but not because it's cold, but more because that shirt will provide enough wind resistance that you don't get chilly, right? But it's still not exactly cold. Like, not freezing. And you certainly would not freeze to death in this, right? That's just something that would not happen. Hi, kitty. My cat's being absolutely adorable. Hi, kitty. Hi. Come here. What you doing? She's being cute. Because she can. And she knows it. She's the cutest kitty that ever kittied. Yes. Hi. Or at least to me, she is. And I'm probably at least a little biased. Thing is, I don't remember the game being this demanding when it comes to... so I don't know what's up with that. But... a little... the people I know, we're not even wearing full pants until 0, right? And even then, half the time, we're not wearing a coat. We're wearing full pants. Of us might wear long sleeve shirts. Yeah, degrees Celsius is not all that cold. Like, if flip this over to, what is that in Fahrenheit? Let's find out. Yeah, change that here. I don't think options. No. Okay. I don't know what 15 Celsius is in Fahrenheit for my American friends. We'll look that up on my phone. No. 59 degrees in Fahrenheit. Now, I don't know, like, what you guys in America consider to be, cold, that sort of thing. But 15 degrees is 59 Fahrenheit. I'm thinking we might as well, please call it 60. So let me know in the comments, if you're an American and you're using is 60 degrees cold? I don't know anybody up here that would find 15 or degrees Celsius or 60 degrees in Fahrenheit cold, right? For most of us, that's pretty balmy. So let me know. It's not cold to you. It's not, like, I do understand that, that was the daytime high. Like, get it. High 15, you're or is 59 degrees, you're probably not. You're using a blanket for sure, most likely in the evening, because it gets colder than that at night. But we're talking a nighttime low of 15 degrees. Like, oh my god. I can't even sleep when it's that warm. So that's just wild to me that this game would have you freeze to death at 15 degrees. Absolutely wild. But I guess, I don't know, maybe it feels colder than that. I don't know. There's rocks out of here. And that is something we haven't gotten for a while, is any medical stuff. Okay. Real thankful for these electrical parts, though. Those are going to really allow us to do the whole water wheel thing. Holy hell, there's another floor? Oh, that's the roof access, okay. Hopefully back at the base, we haven't lost power. I'm hoping we turned off enough that it's not going to be an issue. Some Kevlar. Alright, we're not missing anything. Okay. Plant. Okay, we got a garbage bag up here. not much else. Yeah, that's it. That's all she wrote. I don't think we're quite there. Although, we do have a fair amount of coffee and tea. And that might be a difference maker. Alright. Unless I greatly miss my mark, we should be crossing the street and doing this block next. Nice. Couple things of gas. Nice. Even got a small first aid kit out of that. That's actually super helpful. Get out of there. Stop it. Look at all those ores. So nice. Gas on this side. Go. Almost officially have nothing to worry about gas-wise. Okay. Take all. Oh! That would have been so good. Stop it. Now I have a whole fuck ton of bolts to get back. Hey. Thank you. Wow. There's so many things in here I've never actually checked out. And I shoot techs. Oh. So that was our shield dying. Mid-combat, once again. Excellent. Love to see it. Real consequences for real choices. No. We're not playing this game. Nope. Catch a crossbow bolt. How about that? With your head, of course. Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay, now we're coming down to the other end of the street from where we entered. These all say empty. I think we snagged these ones. I think this is where we just were. That's fine. Who's in here? Because like I said, I don't think I've ever been in most of these locations. There's the door. Holy God. Oh, you know what? We have been here before. However, it was a while ago. This is where we got our crossbow from originally. Is there... Give me my free shield. Thank you. So this stand right here, you can't use it. You can't store anything there. But you can absolutely find things like the crossbow. You can find that there. You can get one free crossbow from there. You can get a shield. You can get, I think, an iron axe, I believe. There's a couple other things that you can get out of there, but you can only grab them once. So, of course, once you grab them, they are gone forever, and you will not find another spawn of them. I didn't grab that the last time we came through here because I already had a shield. And there was absolutely no reason to have two shields on my person. So I did not bother to take those last time. Cool. Nice. Okay. Got a shield. Again. Okay. I think we've rolled through here. But that, again, was a while ago. Yeah, exactly. We chockered. We're going to go back to Big Red. I think we'll hit that one over there next. Like I do this particular strip mall. Like this side of it, rather. Because I am fairly certain that we did... Yeah, we did across the street already. I don't think we did here, though. We'll hit these, and then we'll head home. Once we actually hit the trader, that is. Oh, you'll love to see it. Okay, so that's that stuff. Can go... Alright. We're actually doing... it doesn't look like it, but we're actually doing quite well on the sale value of things, because we are getting fairly decent stuff. Oh, look at that. 2 stacks of plastic already. Go. And we'll go ahead and move all that. Cooked fish. We'll throw the stew meat in there. We're just going to eat the egg. There we go. Did we... Yeah, we already rolled through here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. That's the one we were in. Alright. That's good. Actually, maybe we'll... Oh yeah, the one that we wanted to hit anyway. And this should basically be the entirety of the city that we've hit in the last while. Yeah, I've never been in some of these buildings. Ooh, what do we got? Is that sniper? Training and employment. Oh my God. Somebody was thinking of becoming a freelancer. Some more Kevlar. Excellent. Okay. What store do we have here? Wherever it is, has lots of boxes. And I like boxes. So yeah, when you get into a bind of like or whatever, the city is a great place to come to try and fix that. Of course, it's not guaranteed that you'll find any particular type of loot, but you'll find a good amount of decent loot in here. And that's, at the end of the day, I think that's what you're after. That's why you go looting in the first place. So, there. Ooh, hello. Hello. Open the door, please. Ooh. Hello. Red Zed, Road to Ruin, Sniper. Well, that almost looks like an inventory of all the books that you could find in the game. There isn't many of them that I've noticed. What I do think is kind of cool, though, is that the developer has actually made them clear enough that you can read the titles of the books. Like, I think that's just amazing. As a lore monkey, as well as a loot goblin, that actually tickles an itch I didn't know I had. So, well done, developer. We appreciate that. We, the loot goblin community, salute you. Okay. What the hell? Wait a minute. Oh, that's not cool! I can clearly see an archway back there. What are you doing? Aw. Well, that's a little disappointing. It looks like we can't access that one corner building. I suppose there's going to be some buildings you can't access, but it's a little sad. It's a little disappointing. That's okay, though. We'll be okay. We'll be fine. Drop those. Alright. Small stuff, big stuff. Alright. That is 20. Well, we have looted the city, it would appear. And we did definitely run into more Vambies, so that appears to have worked. Alright. And this will take us out of town the way that we want to go. And then, stop it. Alright, and then we want to take a right at the next turn. And that will take us to the trader. And hopefully we have enough. I'm really hoping we do. We're coming up just short. I might wind up selling some mechanical parts. Maybe some electrical parts. I don't plan on sending the electrical because we're still really going to need them. And honestly, I don't want to sell the mechanical parts either. But we got like half stacks of those and nothing to do with them right now. And the reason I say we have nothing to do with them right now is all of our mechanical parts that we need for like the scissors and stuff are already prepaid for. Like, we already allocated them. We don't need to worry about the parts. Okay. We've confused ourselves and everybody else in the town, depending on if there is anyone. So again, this may not look like we've done a whole lot in terms of, getting money stuff, but I assure you we have. Okay. 73, 115, 127, coin each. No, we'll hang on to those. Almost. Oh, we're like short. Okay, I'm gonna see what we can do about stuff that we could sell. We don't have anything in there. Yeah, those. That's like coins right there. That's 45. Take these. See what we can get for those. Oh, there we go. Guys, we've done it. We can get the watermill. There we go. That will guarantee us enough power once we build sufficient water wheels, and we are absolutely going to do that. In fact, you know what? We'll set for that for an episode of its own. We'll build water wheels. So, and I'll do that next episode. We'll build the water wheels. We'll make sure that power production is up to snuff, and that. We are absolutely balling now, though, and we should take a moment to really clap ourselves on the back, because it used to be until this moment right here that we were scrambling, we were trying to find the power to do this, that, and other thing, and we don't have to worry about that anymore. Water wheels will fix our problem. 2 water wheels is 700 power. Continuous power, I might add. And it doesn't matter. They always produce the same amount. That's why the gas generator and the water wheel are the superior forms of power. They never vary, and they're always good. Always. More power, build a couple more water wheels. It's that easy. So we're going to look at the cost, because now that we can, I don't think we could even pull it up before. Because it always just tell us that the tech was available at the trader. We have it now. We're going to take a look, and then we're going to log out, and we will see you in the next episode at that point. However, we got the water wheel. That's the water wheel. This changes everything for the better. Once we actually have our water wheels set up, this solves our power problem. Okay? Now, I'm still going to be investing in a solar battery, because battery backup is, thing and should be observed. But it will change our power generation problem dramatically. From that is, we run this, can we run that, to can I just afford to build a couple more batteries? If the answer is yes, then we might as well do that, right? But the objective is to absolutely produce enough power to run all your critical stuff at the same time, right? If you're not actively making concrete, you're probably going to shut that down anyway, because why would you run it if there's nothing going on, right? Like, I know it doesn't cost anything, but not running the crusher or whatever when you're not actively trying to do anything with it is to go. So we got gas. We'll just empty that out now so that we know what we're dealing with. Okay, so ores, move those. I think I'll have to put those in my other box. Okay, but we did it, guys. We finally got the wheat, and that will change everything, and I'll take a second to show you how. I'm just going to throw that in there. Okay. X. It doesn't show up here, right? And that's because it's a trader tech. It's not, What we got to do is go to build, placeables, I believe, and others. Power. Watermill. 25 iron, 10 aluminum, 25 mechanical, and 15 electrical. The mechanical probably going to be the stranglehold on placing a lot of those, but it's not impossible. And it provides 350 power. Now, as a point of reference, it is 4:40 in the afternoon, just before peak time dies out. Fuck. Lost a fridge. Okay. We currently, at this point in the day, with our panels, 360 power with the solar panels. We can expect to make that about that much on strong winds with with 2 more turbines, which I believe are already planned out, but they're not placed yet. And total, we could look at 720. 2 water wheels replaces our entire anticipated hydro or wind and solar output. It replaces all of it. We could scrap all of those, the solar panels, the turbines, all of it, and just place down 2 water mills and have about the same amount of potential power. Okay, keep in mind the peak power that we could expect is 280 from our wind turbines and 360 from our solar panels. That is peak. If both of them were putting out peak amounts of power, we could expect that much, which in this case is just a little over or under 700 or some shit like that, right? So it really shows you just how much these particular options do not add up, okay? 2 water will replace our entire array and be consistent. It will be consistent. That is the important part, right? So like with just the fridges, we're using 75. Stone grinders use 230. We don't have any mixers on. The watershed uses 100, 150, so 250, 230. We're looking at about, I want to say 550 power, give or take. 2 water wheels will oversupply what we need on what we have right now. Now, 2 water mills, to be clear, is not going to replace all of our needs. For the setup that we have, the array that we have, we are absolutely going to be relying on a hybrid. Like, we're not getting rid of the windmills. We're not going to get rid of the solar. Okay? But it can to turn off, like, the stone and the, oil pump also uses it. So we're probably looking at about 700. But 2 water wheels will give us 700. Right? And we could run the oil pump. We could run the fridges and probably, around the clock at that point and not have to worry about it. I'm honestly thinking of putting a control panel on Big Red, just like right on the side of it, so that I can access it and manage it from anywhere. Tell me no. Tell me it's not that broken. Oh my God. Look at that. I actually can. Well, I think just the most busted ass thing I've ever seen. Look at that. I could place it right there. Right now, if I drive, does the schematic go with me? No, it doesn't. But wait, could I put it on? Yeah, okay, that got through my head. I'm not sure how you would go about placing one of those, but yeah, we'll see. We'll experiment. Having 2 control boxes is not the worst idea in the world, because we could put one in here too, right? You can wire things up to them just as surely as anything else. It might be worth it though to have one in here. We could put it like up in the corner. Oh, for up. It's a little too far to get back on the defensive track. There's one. Yeah. So definitely we'll try to do the water and in the next episode. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you're enjoying the series. Let me know if any ideas for like a build or whatever, or a concept. Let me know. I'll give it some thought. I can't promise that I'll make it, or even if I do try and make it, that I'll all of your vision entirely. But let me. Cool ideas are always welcome. And even if we don't get it in this series, we might get it in next series. So, until then, you take care, and don't let the Vambies bite. Bye-bye now.